Afraid, emotions getting in your way. Afraid, but why you let me fall in love if you're afraid to commit? And don't call me in the middle of the night and say that you're not able to be loved. That's not right. No, I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I'll be around. Yeah. You're not scared of love, just scared of love. Alright, alright, enough. Just tell me if you want my love or not, or not. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I don't wanna be that one. No, still a million miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. You go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm
Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Brought me the juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see, but now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your bitch patience. Do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God, that's my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for, I make what you've been saying about me true. True. Tell him I need my money right now. Round me the juice, they stole out my crown. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this wrong. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody say, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like this forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah.
Afraid, emotions getting in your way. Afraid, but why you let me fall in love if you're afraid to commit, and don't call me in the middle of the night and say that you're not able to be loved. That's not right. No, I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, so I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. I'll be around. Yeah. You're not scared of love, just scared of love. Alright, alright, enough. Just tell me if you want my love or not, or not. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. Still a million miles from you, yeah. So I'm gonna let you go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm around. 'Cause I don't wanna be that one. No, still a million miles from you. So I'm gonna let you go. You go. Oh boy, if you only knew, not a day goes by without you on my mind. You couldn't go on together. You said nothing lasts forever, though you can't deny. Hold it all inside. No, you can trust me. Just close your eyes, knowing that I'm
Tell him I need my money right now. Promise juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. But don't waste my energy, my energy. I don't got much, don't be wasting all my energy. I keep it tight, don't let nobody get close to me. My heart is right, don't question my integrity. No, I thought we would be just fine, and I thought your heart was like mine. But let me find out, you've been going around throwing shots, running plots. Come on, man, tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Promise juice, they stole out my crown. Yeah. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my loyalty, my loyalty. I let you in back then because I couldn't see, but now it's clear you ain't ever been true to me. My intuition ain't ever lied, I had to leave. Handle your business, do what you think you need to do to get your revenge. But you won't break me, God as my witness. Past the point of no return, I'm on a mission. Tryna block my blessings, but no need for comparisons. What's from me won't be from me. Yeah, I'ma go through just to grow through. But pay me what you owe me for I make what you've been saying about me true, true. Tell him I need my money right now. Probably the juice they stole out my crown. Sorry to tell you, I know my value. I'm gonna recoup, yeah. Don't waste my.
She's putting all of her cards down on the table, knowing there's no way that you'll be able to win this one. But she's somebody else in the making. First, she just gotta stop all the faking, and she'll be there. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Somebody said, don't be afraid of loving yourself, 'cause that is all you got in the end. You got in the end. But she's wondering if it's gonna feel like she's forever. Wondering if it's gonna feel like this whenever she leaves her safe space. She leaves her safe space. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that will make her feel better? Make her feel better. Then that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own. Wondering if it is forever, or is there some place that'll make her feel better? Make her feel better. And that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Yeah, that's where she'll go. That's where she'll go. Talking to myself 'cause I don't know what I want. Yeah, I'm here talking to myself like someone's gonna respond. I'm getting tired of myself 'cause I don't know what I want. But I'm not out here on my own.
Yeah. I want a house in the hills I pay big bills for. I ain't got in pocket. I wanna empty out my wallet. I wanna stop motion, stand still. Wallace and Gromit. I wanna talk more endlessly. I wanna neurotically vomit. I want more dollars from my mama. I want a palace in Prada. I want a Gucci bag where I can store my sorrows and hardships. I wanna gold plate my partners. I want endless tomorrows. I want a lot more than I got right now. That's the problem. You could give me every little thing I'd ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all. Yeah, you can give me every little thing I ever want, but I'd never have enough till the day I had it all.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but it might be just a little more than I can give you.
Second thought, I want $1 for everyone. not just for my mama. I wanna hit the ball out on random pedestrians. I want my questions to be answered till my brain bored and questionless. I want more self-assurance. I don't ever want to second guess. I want somebody to shut the fuck up. Less he trying to tell me yes again. I want so many best friends that I can't tell what friendship is. I want the diamonds, gold, and glitter. I want fast cars I'll never whip. I want it all till I'm empty in my castle of everything.
Oh, I see what you want, baby, but I might be just a little more than I can give you.
I want a cushy job that pay big bills and cheap thrills. Wanna mob out with my homies like Timmy, Tommy, and Dill. I'm not trying to be famous, okay, maybe a lil. Since I'm a rapper, I should buy me some grills and gold frills that I can sleep on while I contemplate pills and peep on, hold still. Might sedate you, just a fire at will. I got an appetite for hardship, big fish meets krill. Don't sleep, don't spill, I ain't got my fill. I want the beauty queen to make me show my pearly whites. The type of movie scene that make you count your blessings twice. It's not the only thing that's on my list, I checked it twice and sent it off to Santa's elves like I've been playing nice.
I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want. Oh, I see what you want.
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. To work things out, to work things out. Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone. Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. To work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Yeah, to work things out, 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 to work things out.
Did I make it? Did I make it? Ooh, I'm rushing, y'all. I'm rushing. I sat down in the nick of time. Test 1, 2, mic check, levels look good. Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another chapter of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month. to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. Appreciate you guys being here. A little slow start today. Normally we'd be already, I'd be at this point at the top of the hour. So it looks like we're 20 minutes behind. I apologize for that. What up, everybody? Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Lakeisha. I got your DM, Lakeisha. You silly. I told you, Lakeisha. I told you the problem with that, Lakeisha. You just won't listen to me. You just don't believe. What's up, Drea? Snuggles. How are you, love? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We're getting ready to knock out some reading. I'm not sure who's here right now, but we're going to get started. We're going to jump right in. I'm not going to talk too much. What up, Peter Investor? What up, Pete? Ace is here. Ace is back. I'm glad you guys are here, man. We're going to learn some stuff today. We have another wonderful chapter in this book that we're reading. The current book that we're reading is Hold On To Your Nuts. For those that don't know what this is a live book club. For those that may have just run into this video haphazardly on the replay sometime in the future. I'm speaking to the future people. This is Shannon from the past telling you that this is a live book club and we read one book a month. Normally we talk about entrepreneurship and relationships, and we flip-flop the type of books that we read each month. Right now we're on relationships, and this right here is called Hold On To Your Nuts, the relationship manual for men. NUT stands for non-negotiable, unalterable terms. Men, hold on to your nuts. Hold on, men, fellas, hold on to your non-negotiable, unalterable terms, and life would be so much easier in your relationships. It'll actually be easier in your business side too. They say there's a thing in behavioral science. There's a thing called agreeableness. There's a thing called agreeableness, and this is one of the reasons they say that women actually get paid less than men. There's a pay gap. There's a women gets paid on the dollar 70 cents what men get. And that's not actually true. Women get paid the same what men get. Just men negotiate differently than women. Women agree to take what they can get, where men hold out and get more. Men work harder, and we got other factors. But when it comes to the negotiation part of getting a job, let's say, for instance, a headhunter is coming for you and they want you at their firm instead of the firm that you're currently at, and they offer you $70,000. Where you currently work is only $55,000, but where they want you to go is $70,000. A lot of times women to take that deal. That's $15,000 more per year than you were making at the last firm, and they're giving you a company car, and you got more PTO, and it's a lighter workload. So you're making $15,000 more doing less work with a company car, more luxuries, and you got more time off, personal time off per year. A lot of women to take that job. Some men, though, will say, no. Well, what about $75,000? I mean, I like my job where I'm at, but I'm like my current situation with my 401k and my current situation with I understand that you guys are giving me $15,000 more a month, and I appreciate the car, but I have my own car and I like driving my own car. But you know what? I'll take that deal if you give me $75,000. How about $80,000 instead of $70,000? And maybe the headhunter's like really wants that person. And he says, well, we didn't really budget $80,000. But we can probably do 73. He says, no, let's do 77. Headhunter says 75. Deal. So for the same job, the man got 75,000, where the woman looked at all the perks and took 70,000. Women are naturally more agreeable than men. And that happens across the world in the workforce. And so as a result, men typically get more money than women because you deserve what you negotiate. Here we're talking about the nuts. These are non-negotiable, unalterable terms. And that's what we're learning about. I'm glad that you guys are here. What up, Chaos? What up, Chaos Rain? We're getting ready to read a little bit. This is a short chapter, so we're not going to be here that long, and I'm going to read pretty fast today. Got some things I need to take care of. To my yoga family, to my daily burn family, this morning we missed yoga. We'll be catching that up at 5 o'clock tonight. Sorry about that, my friends. Today's Wednesday. Yep. 5 o'clock tonight. I got you covered. We're going to knock out some yoga at 5 o'clock tonight. Pacific Standard Time. So that'll be 8 o'clock. And it's a short yoga workout. It's only 15 minutes, I think. It's either 10 or 15 minutes. I'm not sure which one. But we need to do it. It's a midday workout. And I wanted to do that on Wednesday. So we're going to be doing that tonight. So make sure you guys have your yoga mats ready. We're going to do some stretching and some deep stretching. For those that's wondering what that is, every single day, except for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we do a live workout called the Daily Burn, where we want to motivate people to do, if nothing else, at least stretch your body, work out your body. Let's eradicate this terrible statistic in the American society, one person at a time. If 74% of us are fat and 75% of those people are obese, what does that say about Americans? You want to talk about the black community? It's even worse. With the men, it's 75%, and with the women, it's 80%. 80% of women are fat, and 80% of that 80% are obese. And if I can help you guys by motivating you to do a little bit of workout, if fellas can do a little bit of something every day by just seeing or watching my show, then I've done my job. It's worth my time at that point. All right, guys, I appreciate you. We're going to jump right into it. Everybody, turn up your volumes. If you bought a book, and I hope you did, because this book is only $14.95. If you have an Amazon Prime account, the shipping is free. I want you to have a physical copy, you guys. Don't be cheap. Go pick up a physical copy. The link is in the bio. The link, because I want you to make sure you get the right version. So just click the link in my bio. It'll take you straight to Amazon. Just purchase that book right there. If you have your book, pull it out, grab your pens, pencils, highlighters, so you can annotate your book if that's what you do. If you have the ebook, get ready to turn, grab your iPad and turn to the right page so you can watch, so you can read along with us. And if you don't have either one, that's okay too. That's the whole point of this. I'm reading it to you, and that does qualify you as reading a book. If you listen to somebody else read it, that's an audiobook, right? So I'm reading it to you. So put your headphones on, turn your volumes up, pump me through the stereo system in your car if you're driving. We're getting ready to knock out our next chapter. Let me pull it up. That would be helpful, Shannon. Let's pull it up here. And we are on tool number 3. Cooperate without compromising your nuts, fellas. Cooperate without compromising your nuts. This is only 8 pages. Jeez whiz. It's only 8 pages, you guys. So we're going to run this through, and I'll release you guys, and you have a wonderful day. We got some more shows coming up today. We have, check this out, High Value Shan, and we're doing the workout tonight at 5 o'clock. So I hope you guys are tapped in. I appreciate you. Let's switch over to our read screen. I was up so late last night, you guys. You wouldn't believe. I was talking to my executive assistant, and I was telling her what some of my goals were in terms of some of the spaces we occupy, like some of our office space. And I was wondering, should I downsize? Should I relocate? Should I keep that office space? When you pay rent, it's like every time you pay rent to your commercial building landlord, you be thinking like, damn, do I need this shit? So I paid rent. And I was just thinking, should I keep this place? And we had a conversation, and she kind of motivated me and kind of shook me out of the funk I was in. Went ahead and paid the rent, and we talked about restructuring and redoing some things. So I was excited. Ended up spending a couple $1,000s last night on more equipment. I buy equipment. I invest, you guys. Let me tell you something. What I do is invest. I have no problem cutting a check to reinvest, to turn around and make more money. It's always worked out for me. I know a lot of people like to buy fancy clothes and shit. I used to do that. I don't do that anymore. Notice I wear black t-shirts. I keep it simple. Have you ever noticed that when Steve Jobs was alive? Have you ever noticed when you look at Mark Zuckerberg? Mark Zuckerberg wears the same gray t-shirt and some blue jeans generally all day, every day, all week long. Steve Jobs wore a black t-shirt and blue jeans at work. He only got suited and booted when necessary. Let me tell you what that is. Now, here's the thing. I'm in fashion, but I'm not the fashion icon of my brands, right? I have ambassadors for that. Why do people wear simple t-shirts like a black t-shirt and generally all the time, every time? Because we don't have time to think about clothes. I do not, to be honest with you guys, with as much shit that I do not have time to think about getting dressed and matchy. Am I wearing the right shoes? What belt am I rocking today? Okay, well, let me coordinate. Let me put this ensemble together. No, I just don't have time to do that. You know what's really super simple for me? A basic uniform. This right here allows me to concentrate on the business and the tasks at hand. And that's just how I am. It's exactly the way Steve Jobs was thinking. Steve Jobs is a billionaire. He can hire anyone. He can have an entire fashion team. Yes, he could, but why? Who wants to fucking do that, man? Just give me a t-shirt. I need to be comfortable so I can think straight and get through it and get through the day to do the things that I need to do. And that's how I am. Maybe I should do a show about that, huh? I should probably do a show about that, huh? Marvy, let's throw that up on the Lakeisha, can you DM me simple fashion or something along the lines, simple fashion for the high functioning executive. Simple fashion for the high functioning executive. Can somebody DM me or email me that so I can write that down? I don't know if my assistants are watching the show right now, but if you guys can, and Lakeisha, it doesn't work for me. She's not my assistant, but she's my number one moderator and she's fine. You know, I got lucky. You know, some of these content creators got number one moderators and they look a mess, but they do the job well. I got a number one moderator and she better than all of them. Lakeisha's bad. I don't know if y'all seen her, but I have. You know, not in person, I wish, but, you know, I got a fine moderator. Lakeisha, if you can shoot that to me, or anybody can shoot that to me, that'd be great. Simple fashion for a high functioning executive. That'd be a great show. And that'd be something to teach. I can explain to people why I do what I do and why a lot of people do what they do. And I can use examples and maybe people can rethink the clothes they wear when they're on their road to successful and prosperous entrepreneurship. If you just self-employed, it doesn't apply to you. But if you're looking to try to create systems, you got to unlock some of the shit that's in your brain and use that engine, use that brain juice over here. Our brains are like a CPU, like a computer, right? You know, when your computer starts, the fan starts spinning up and you can hear the fan, that's because the CPU is running hard, trying to do a whole lot of tasks. That's the same way your brain is. And sometimes you want to shut down certain programs to make other programs run faster. That is exactly how your mind works, ladies and gentlemen. And so for me, when it comes to my dress, me getting dressed, I need to shut that program down. I don't need that program running. I need to put that CPU power to other shit. So that'll be a good show. What up, Cartel? Appreciate you being here, bro. LaRonda's here. Hi, LaRonda. All right, let's get ready to go. Let's get ready to go, you guys. Tool number 3, cooperate without compromising your nuts. Turn your volumes up. I'm getting ready to read. Is this even possible? There's no pleasing that woman. Is this mic in the right spot? Let me see. Yeah, that mic is good. Test 1, 2. Okay. There's no pleasing that woman, you say. Well, it's not your job to make her happy, fellas. How many times have you heard that in these spaces? It's not your job to make your woman happy. That's up to her. But you can be a better partner. You can help her out a bit more in taking care of you and your family, dude. You can show some enthusiasm for her restaurant suggestion, how to spend the day, or when to visit the in-laws. And you can get your butt out of the recliner to do some of those things she'd appreciate being done without compromising your nuts and without needing her acknowledgement or praise for doing it. It's not your job to make your woman happy, fellas. A lot of women don't like to hear that. It is not our job, ladies, to make you happy. It is not your job, ladies, to make that man happy. That is his responsibility. His happiness is his fucking responsibility, and so is yours. Your happiness is your own responsibility. But fellas, we can help a little bit, right? We can make things easy, right? Here's a warning. Is your resistance to cooperate with your woman about her? Ask yourself this question, guys. Would I have a problem cooperating right now if someone other than my woman asked me to do the same exact thing? Would I have a problem if somebody else asked me to do what my woman just asked me to do? If the answer is no, it's time to ask for help, dude, to gain some insight or simply make a new choice. Because if you don't have a problem with somebody else asking you to do what your woman asks you to do, but when your woman asks you to do it, suddenly you lazy, you lethargic, you don't want to do it, you move slow, you dragging your feet, then you the problem, bro. Just gonna keep it real. So many nutless men without any non-negotiable, unalterable terms make an issue of those honeydews, a term that has got to go. It represents the way men without their nuts have characterized the things they'll reluctantly do for their wives, despite their growing sense of emasculation, resentment, rage, and despair. In other words, they'll do it, but they won't be happy about it. As a result, they act out in ways to let her know that they're unhappy with what they're doing, only causing further damage to the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever? I be wanting to push shit on women, but I'm gonna flip it on the men right now. You know, you ask you ladies, have you ever asked your guy to do something? And he's like talking under his breath, as we call it in our community. You talking under your? What'd you say? That's what we say to our kids. You can't say that to your man, but he's still doing it. Shit, goddamn, I'm always asking. You know, you're not cheerful in your help, man. Be cheerful, bro. What you need, babe? Oh yeah. Let me knock that out. I got you. Yeah, for sure. No problem. What you want me to go where? No, I don't worry about it. I'll put gas in your car. You just stay here. I'll run. In fact, I'm gonna go get it washed and shit. I got you covered. You'll be good for the week. I'm gonna go fill your tank up, and you'll have a full tank of gas and a clean car to start your week off. I got you, babe. But plus, it's a nice day. I feel like getting out and doing something anyway. How many fellas talk to their woman like that? Or do you just leave a nasty car with with an empty tank of gas for your woman? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Why don't we cooperate, guys? Some men are resistant to cooperating with their women because they're angry and it's their way of getting even with her. For instance, he refuses to make the bed because that's her job. The truth is, he's either angry with her because their sex life sucks, right? She ain't giving him none of that good. He feels abandoned by her or some other real issue that hasn't been addressed properly. Remember the conditions we discussed earlier in 2 chapters back? Again, that is what passive aggressive behavior looks like. There's a much better way of being the best man you can be while still being a man who holds on to his nuts. Now, here's a tip. Ask yourself this question, guys. If you don't cooperate with her, help her, support her, and otherwise take care of her, who will? If you don't do it, who's going to do it? Do you really want to find out? The pool boy, the mailman, the Amazon delivery guy, the FedEx driver, her. You think you want to hear about how her work bae took care of that for her instead of you? Her work bae did it during lunch, which you couldn't do for a month. If you don't do it, who will? If you want to see your relationship improve, guys, to have the kind of home environment that you'd always hope for, and to be happy and a married man, it's time for you to make a commitment. Once you've got a hold of your nuts, you might want to reread the chapter on nuts so you're clear about the differences between terms and conditions. It's time to commit to being a loving, supporting, and cooperative husband. It's time to be a loving, supporting, and cooperative husband. We've given husband. This is husband class over here, ladies and gentlemen. Send the fellas, send the youngsters. This is husband class. We talk about women ain't wives. You know, men ain't husbands either. So we teaching, but men are a little bit different. We tend to be a little bit more accountable. So send the boys over here so I can teach them some stuff. Show them how to treat their women right in a marriage. All right. We giving husband classes today. It's time to silence that little boy, man, and act like the man and husband you want to be. Okay. Now, why wouldn't you want to cooperate with your woman? What do you get out of being stubborn, guys? Does it make you feel better in the long run? Does it improve your sex life? Does it encourage closeness between the two of you? Does it make for a home you love to return to after a hard day work? Does it support the two of you to be the best parents? Here's an example. Here's a tool in use. Example, I was really put to the test with respect to cooperate without compromising your nuts. My stepson, not his son, his stepson, she already had a baby. My stepson, she was a baby mama. My stepson decided on short notice to get married. On my anniversary date, my stepson decided to get married on the day I got married to a girl who did not like me or my wife. She didn't even like his mom and all other family members. She didn't like none of our family. She didn't like me. She didn't like his mom, but he wanted to marry her on the day we got married. In response to this and other equally inconsiderable behaviors, I was determined not to go to his wedding. I ain't going. However, my wife wanted to go to her son's wedding and needed my support. So on the advice of other men, I switched the focus of the weekend from their wedding to our anniversary. Instead of a miserable few hours, I created a 3-day weekend celebrating our anniversary with a pit stop at a wedding, a bed and breakfast hotel, private mineral spring hot tub, massages, fine meals, and of course, shopping because my wife loves to shop. What woman doesn't, right? 72 hours of fun. I kept my nuts. I cooperated with her. I ran the sex and romance departments, and I was the rock. With a little help from the men, it works. That story sounds fine. The part that I don't like is that his wife don't like his family and his mama or him. I don't know that I'm going to allow, I can't allow anything, but I don't know that I will. Okay, I could tell you this. I don't know that I would allow myself to teach my son to love a woman who don't love me. I can't imagine Law or Maverick marrying a woman who don't like their dad, who don't like their mom, who don't like this family. You gonna marry a woman that don't like us? The fuck? She don't like me? Oh, we gonna have some years and years of problems. And when you get mad at her and you come running to us, I'm gonna be like, fuck that bitch. Sorry. So that's the problem I have in this story. But that's white folks. So let's continue. Does it support the two of you to be the best parents you could be for your kids? The answer to all these questions is probably no. So why continue behaving this way by not cooperating? So stop complaining about trivial requests, guys. Stop acting like a little fucking boy. If she wants you to feed the animals, feed the dog. Okay, if she wants you to feed the damn dog, feed the dog, bruh. If the trash needs to go outside, just do it right now. Don't say you'll get to it. Don't say, hold on. Don't say, let me finish this real quick. Just stop. Just pause the shit. Get up. Take the trash out, man. And then, and why would you want to have trash in the house anyway? That always boggled me. Sidebar. That always boggled me why somebody would hesitate taking the trash out. It's like you got fucking eggshells. You know what I'm saying? You got wrappers. You got old food. Like, why wouldn't you want that out your house? You can't possibly want that in the house. So why people would postpone taking the trash out? Take that smelly shit outside, man. Keep a clean home. I'm a minimalist for those that don't know. If you took a tour of my house, you'd be like, damn, this shit look like it belongs in like a magazine or something. I don't have a bunch of shit. I don't have a bunch of photos and stuff on the wall. My house looks like you do a photo shoot here. And I like living that way. I've always liked that. So I can't imagine no stinky. Yes, you can because I'm lazy, right? But with a family, that doesn't make any sense. When it's just me, I probably have some shit piled up in the kitchen. But with a family and other people, it's like, come on, man. Fellas, take out the trash, especially when you got a woman that's covering other shit. All right, let's continue. That's important to you. It's a non-negotiable. It's not up for discussion. No need to argue about it. Don't argue. It's one of your nuts. She may be upset with you for the moment, but if you're consistent with your nuts and consistent with cooperating, you will be a man, and you will be a man that she can respect and appreciate. Damn, we're down to 6 pages and we're done. Let's continue. Here's a warning. Quick warning. Make sure you spend sufficient time with your family, guys. Gentlemen, fellas, men, make sure you spend sufficient time with, you cannot be an absent father. You cannot be an absent husband. You cannot be an absent family man. You know, I'm doing another show about utilizing your tools, utilizing the electronics. You know how many, I can't tell you how many people I show that their smartphone has a timer on it. It never fails. I show people all the time. You know, your phone is your personal assistant, a free one. So many people just use, they got these $1,000 smartphones that all they do is fucking Instagram and check email and surf Google. I'm like, bro, you know, you can talk to your phone and tell it to remind you of shit. You know, you can set alarms, multiple, unlimited alarms on your phone. A lot of people do not use the tools that they have simply because they don't know or they're not interested in becoming better. So that's another class that I'll be teaching. Damn, Lakeisha, can you send me a message because I don't think I have that in my list. Can you send a message? Utilize tools to make you efficient. That's fine. Lakeisha, can you send me a message saying utilize your tools to make you efficient? Because I need to make a show about that. Because I teach this in person. Everything I'll be talking about, I'll teach in person, but I'm making shows for it so you guys can have these tools yourselves. I want you to become a better man and be a better woman. People have iPhones. These things cost $1,000 and they don't even use all the functions in them. They ignore apps like reminders. It's like it comes built into the shit and they don't use it. Well, when we're talking about spend sufficient time with your family, do you know I have a section in here? Let me tell you, I'll tell you right now, under my reminders, and I'll give you a piece of the course, I have a section under Shannon's daily. It's called Good Parenting. And one of them is stop. One of them says literally, quote, stop whatever I'm doing and go spend the next 3 hours with Law and Maverick. That goes off with me on a day every time I'm with my sons. That goes off on my phone. My phone, I'll be doing some shit. I may be outside working on a car, or I may be fucking designing some shit on the internet, or I may be fucking researching something. And then my phone will go off and I'll be like, what's that? Stop whatever I'm doing and go spend the next 3 hours with Law and Maverick. I'll put my shit down. Come on, guys, let's go for a walk. Really? Yeah. Let's go hit the block. Let's go. Let's see how fast we can do it this time. And then we'll stop by the playground. You know, so no, don't bring your scooter. We're going to just walk. And that's what we go do. Now, if I didn't have this extremely personal assistant to remind you, I'd push through my work. So fellas, make sure you spend sufficient time with your family. Thank you, Lakeisha, for sending me the message. I think I just got it to remind me to do that show because that's an important show. And this is going to be good for women too. A lot of you guys are not using the tools that you have to make your life easier and better. But I'm going to teach you. I'm going to learn you. That's what. And I'm sorry, it's going to be members only. So mind you, a lot of this stuff is members only. So make sure that you're a member of the channel so you can get this content. If your weekly poker night is just one of the 5 nights per week that you're gone, it may be time to re-examine your commitment to being the best husband and father you can be. Chances are there are unexamined feelings keeping you away from home. It's in your best interest and the best interest of your family to have the courage, fellas, the balls, to address and resolve these issues. This may be an opportunity to examine the balance in your life between work, family, and other interests. Here's another example. My wife called me at work and relayed a story to me about a salesman who came to the door selling magazines, right? Came to the house trying to sell some magazines. I know she had a difficult time saying no to the peddler who comes to our door. I have told my wife 1,000,000 times, if she wants to buy magazines, no problem, great. But I will pay for them through the business. So let me know and I will submit the subscription. It's just that simple. I don't want to go through a third party. I don't want to pay the commission. I want to save $1 or $2 and go through the business. I don't know that I necessarily agree with that, because if you're knocking on my door, if I can go straight to the Rob Report, which is a magazine that I subscribe to, if I go straight to the Rob Report and I'm subscribing for $75 a year, and then some kid comes and says, "Listen, I'd like you to subscribe to the Raw Report for $85 a year, I'd probably go with the $85 a year just because I want to put $10 on his name for going through the effort. That's just me. But I hear what he's saying. His wife, she continued the story, telling me how the salesperson kept adding fees, and she was clearly being taken advantage of. I could feel my blood pressure steadily rising and my patience for her and her story nearing an end. As I began to get pissed off, I caught myself and took a deep breath and told her I'd see her when I get home. I just said, listen, I'll see you when I get home. When I walked in the door later on, right, she was resting in bed after her long day. Instead of being pissed off, I took a different approach. I walked up to her, gave her a hug, and told her I understood that she had a bad day. There was no need to mention the magazines. She knew. I didn't argue with my woman, and this time I didn't even have to express my feelings about what had happened. Instead, I just cared about her. Although I'd prefer if she let me expense subscriptions through the business, right? I can say it's a nut of mine. It's not that important. So instead, I cooperated with her. It totally diffused my anxiety, and I can only hope that she'll think twice before buying magazines from door-to-door salesmen again. And what he means by through the business, now I'm getting what he's talking about. He's talking about he wants to write off the magazines. He wants it to go through the company business, not direct from the debit card, the family checking account. He wants the company to pay for the magazine so he could write the subscription off. That's what he was talking about. Can you see, fellas? If you hold on to your nuts, you can cooperate with your woman without feeling resentment. Can you imagine doing things for her and supporting her and feeling great about doing the shit? The best course of action regarding this tool is to take action. What follows are better men actions for the tool. Cooperate without compromising your nuts. These are some recommended ways for you to practice being the best man you can be and demonstrating your commitment to the relationship. All right, here we go. You guys ready? You ready? Everybody listening up? All right, that's right. Take notes, Lakeisha. Listen up, Ms. Drea. Here we go. Here's the actions. Fellas, this is for you. Ladies, you guys reverse engineer this information. Fellas, I'm speaking to you directly. This is how you hold on to your nuts. This is how you cooperate without compromise. This is how you cooperate without compromise. Cooperate without compromising your nuts. Fellas, I'm talking to you. Here we go. Grab a pen and paper if you need. For 1 week, put your woman first. Without compromising your nuts, bro. Do whatever your woman asks when she asks. Think of doing things to make her life easier. Find ways to give her a break. Stop procrastinating and finish that damn project. Clean the garage out, dude, with help from the kids. I'm going to help her with the kids during bath time, etc. The possibilities are endless. See how you feel when the week is up. When Saturday comes, because you started on Sunday and you helped her out and did whatever she needed for the entire week, right? No pushback. Even if you thought it was a bad idea, you did it anyway. Find out how you felt on Saturday at the end of that week. See how she responds by Saturday and see if you can identify your own reasons for recommitting to another week of the same thing. And then do it. This could become a habit. Next is, you think you're lazy? Think again. Lazy is often a convenient place for men to hide out. It's like being confused or bored. It's easy for us to blame our inaction on these stuck states of being. These are just places you can hang out in so you don't have to make a decision or take responsibility. Is that best man, husband, or father? Is that the best man, husband, or father that you can be, guys? Make the commitment when you recognize you're being lazy, confused, or bored. Do something different, guys. Get into action. These may be the best times for you to find a way to cooperate with your woman and challenge yourself to be a better man. You may find that this better man action applies to other areas of your life, like business, right? It damn sure applies to business, your career, right? Think about it. How would your life and relationships change for the better if you simply took full responsibility, because that's what we do as men. All right. You're not sure if being asked to compromise your nuts. Okay, that's fine. Now's a great time to review the work you've done to identify your nuts. It's impossible to execute this tool properly without being clear about what your nuts actually are. I hope you guys did that in the earlier chapter. You identify what your nuts are. Remember, I gave you a long list, but I told you to modify it as you see fit or as necessary for your personal situation. If you don't know your nuts, you'll always be in doubt and the resentment will build. If reviewing your nuts on your own doesn't help, call a man you trust or call your boy Shan. Go over the things with him and ask for help. Again, tool number 8, which is what we're going to come up to next week, right? Developing a trusting relationship with men is indispensable in your effort to be the best husband or man you can be. Hey, Kim, good to have you here, love. Fellas, make a list. Oh, you should see my lists are all digital. You should see my lists. Take some time to think about the things that she's asked you to do in the past when you've either procrastinated, you've ignored her completely, or did a lousy, shitty, incomplete job when you were doing it. Write those things all down. Now, check this list against your nuts. Are there any obvious conflicts, guys? Eliminate those requests that would have you compromising your nuts. Eliminate the requests that would have you compromise your nuts. If she asks you to do something that compromises your nuts, fuck that. You're not doing that. All right. But is there anything keeping you from acting on this list now? If so, bring it to the men you trust and find out find out what your feelings are about these issues. Let the men in your group, right, help you get unstuck. If the list isn't a problem, commit to taking action today to start knocking the items off one by one. This would also be a great opportunity to ask a man to hold on to your hold you accountable to the commitment. That's what I do, because I'll call you. I'll set my alarm and be like, "Hey man, did you do that thing that you said we talked about?" Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks is already over, bro. What's going on? I just wanted to see, because I didn't know. I hadn't heard anything about it. I'm just calling to see if you did. Oh, so what's up with that? So now you gonna blame her for that too? You didn't do what you said you was gonna do, and you told me you were gonna do it. I'm calling you right now to follow through. Your wife ain't gonna ask you. It's just gonna bother her, and you ain't gonna get no pussy. That's what's gonna happen. She gonna come to bed with 3 pair of underwear, 4 bras, and a sweat set. And you don't understand why. You know why? It's because you failed to do what you even told me that you was going to do 2 weeks ago. So don't blame nobody else but yourself, my guy. What's going on? Okay, look, I'm going to call you tomorrow. I gave you 2 weeks, but now I'm going to call you tomorrow so we can see the update on that, all right? All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye. And I'll hang up in your face. That's me. Sorry. When you share your commitment with another good man and ask him to hold you accountable, the likelihood of you honoring that commitment increases exponentially. Have you silenced the little boy? Have you silenced the little boy? What up, DC? If anything, like, I don't want to, or she doesn't deserve it, or when was the last time she did what I wanted, is rattling around in your head, you'll first need to silence that little boy before you'll be available to cooperate with her. You're allowing that needy and powerful little guy to screw up your relationship, guys. Concentrate on tool number 1, silence the little boy. We already read about that. Silence these little boys inside of you, fellas. And you'll see, and see how the little boy in you is making it difficult for you to cooperate with her without compromising your nuts. And lastly, guys, and I don't know if it is lastly. Yeah, lastly. Damn, we're done with the book? How do we read so fast? Lastly, fellas, be a nice guy. Oh, this is tough for Shan. I'm not nice. I am not a nice guy. Am I a nice guy? You're a great guy. No, she's lying. That's because she works for me. I ain't nice. She's being nice. No, don't listen to that. I'm not a nice guy. All right. Be a nice guy, fellas. Have you forgotten how to be a nice guy? Some men are so disconnected from their women because they've been angry, frustrated, or unhappy for so long. They can't even muster a little compassion, a kiss, or a sweet note of appreciation left on the counter to his woman. If this is the man that you've become, it's time to make a change. If this is the man that you've become, it's time to make a change. Don't waste more time justifying or rationalizing or judging or blaming other people. We don't blame other people. We don't do whataboutisms. We just don't do it. Even when you start to see, you should throw up a little in your mouth when you start to hear yourself give excuses, blame other people, or give whataboutisms. Don't wait for your woman to change, guys. Be nice, be helpful and responsive. I know it's tough for me. This is a tough one for me to do. Maybe you're not in love with her at the moment, but start being the man you want to be, and you may be surprised by the changes you see in her and you. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Let's do a recap and we're done. Let's recap cooperating your nuts without compromising your nuts. Number one, mastering this tool requires you to be clear about your nuts. You got to know what your nuts are. We talked about that early. Go find out what your nuts are, right? Go watch one of the first videos, replay one of the first videos that we did on this book. It explains what the nuts are. Next is cooperating means getting your butt out of the bed or out of the recliner or off the fucking sofa and doing those things she'd appreciate being done without compromising your nuts and without needing her acknowledgement or praise for doing it. Men resist cooperating when they're angry. When we're mad, we don't like to do shit. We don't want to help nobody. We don't want to we don't even want to hear it. But that is your little boy inside you. And that's you allowing their little boys to dig into your heels. And not cooperating will not improve your sex life. And you know we need some of that. We need it. Fellas, you know we do, right? Hold on one second. Am I running my sounds? Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot my system changed. It runs that automatically every time now, right? Let's see. Oh, I didn't change it over here. So I need to switch. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Let me see something real quick. Sounds. Hey, I was up late last night, you guys. It's like 4:30 in the morning, calling myself trying to get an hour and a half sleep to work out. That's why I missed the workout this morning. And so I did some things different on my Stream Deck XL to make sounds different, but I haven't transferred them over to this podcast. I only put them on high value, Shan. So there's some other stuff I got to do. All right. What up, Mr. Awesome? Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to my man, Mr. Awesome, for blessing the channel with another investment. He blesses the channel all the time. He does big investments sometimes. He does micro investments other times. Nevertheless, this dude never fails blessing this channel. He's helping me help everyone. Mr. Awesome. He says, men, be kind to everyone and nice to your woman. Be kind to everyone and nice to your woman. That's right. Shout out to Mr. Awesome. And thank you for that $2 super chat, man. You know, we had to highlight that. Hold on. Let me throw it up on the screen. I'm going to let it sit up there for 45 seconds. Everybody read that. It's burned into the video, so it's here forever. Lakeisha says this book could have possibly saved my marriage. Ain't that a trip? Ain't that a trip? That's why we say there. Listen, whether you know it or not, you know, I'm gonna finish the recap. But whether you know it or not, think about something that Lakeisha just said. This book could have possibly saved her marriage. This is nothing but a version of therapy. This is a version of therapy. Imagine if Lakeisha and her ex-husband was sitting here listening to me read this book together years back before they got a divorce. Say, for instance, her husband was sitting in the chat like you guys are, and I'm talking directly to him when I go through these chapters. I got shit for her too. Don't trip. You know I do. But right now, I'm talking directly to him. He'd be like, I wonder if he'd rethink some of his behaviors. But so many people think that they don't need no motherfucking help. Those people need the help the most. Have you noticed that? The ones that think that they don't need no help need the most help. It's the ones that's quick to go get some help that probably don't need it at all. That's the whole point of this voice. I appreciate that statement, Lakeisha. Let me throw that up on the screen. This book could have possibly saved her marriage. She's laughing, right? She's laughing, but that's real talk. So here's the deal. If you're currently married, click the link. Read it together with your man. Ladies, if you're here. Fellas, get this to become better and watch your woman change. Fellas, if you're single, get it so you can learn how to navigate your next relationship. I tell women all the time, if you're over 30 years old, what's wrong with you, right? You can fix yourselves. There's self-help. We can repair ourselves. I saw a photo the other day of a doctor who was on a mission. It was an old black and white photo. It must have happened like 1,000 years ago, some shit. He had his stomach cut open because his appendix had ruptured. And he was the only doctor in his team or his expedition team or whatever. He had to operate on himself, and they took a picture. So he was sitting back and he was he was giving himself an what is it called? Appendectomy? Whatever the fuck it's called when you get your appendix ripped out. He was cutting out, he was operating on himself to save himself because he was the only doctor in the crew. And they took a black and white, like old school photo, like 1928 or some shit like that. You have the ability to heal yourselves too, but you have to be willing to do it. And a lot of times you think nothing's wrong with you. Just listen, just read a chapter and see. You'll be like, As much as I thought nothing was wrong with me, goddamn, I didn't realize that I didn't realize that was damn. You never know, you guys. When you recognize you're being lazy, confused, or bored, do something about it, fellas. Get into action. Take responsibility. Honor your commitments and follow through. That's what we do. We don't say we're going to do some shit and don't do it. That's the approach of a man with integrity. I have to get Mr. Awesome his Burning Sands hoodie. His zip is all black, zipped up Burning Sands hoodie, size large. I got to get it. He's going to get that hoodie one way or the other. That's coming to him for free because I said I'd do it. So that's integrity. That's what we have to do. All right, fellas, that's what we do. So don't say some shit that you're not going to do. Commit to being a loving, supportive, and cooperative husband. If you're in doubt as to whether you're being asked to compromise your nuts, call in the men and ask for some help. All right. Call in the men and ask for help. If you want to have the kind of home environment you'd always hope for, make a commitment to consistently using this tool. Don't wait for her to change. Just be a nice guy anyways. And keep moving forward by using the Better Man tool. I like that last one. Don't wait for her to change. Just be a nice guy, because I'm not a nice guy. You heard my sister. She said I'm not nice. I'm an asshole. And I know I'm an asshole. Could I do better? Probably. Do I think I need to? Oftentimes I don't. But if I'm in a relationship, whether it's business or personal, being nice is not bad. Everybody, throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Everybody, throw your ones up. And we're done. Let me move over here to this screen. Uh-oh. I got to switch this back to RPR. Where's RPR? RPR. Take this here. There we go. And then Kimberly blessed the channel. She's always blessing the channel. Kimberly is always supporting the channel. What does she say? She says, when we create foundations and solid ground with agreed upon expectations and grace, it becomes so much easier to love each other. How many people don't even do that though, Kim? Think about it. How many people do not set expectations, common understanding, and have the conversation about building a foundation for their relationship? They just go. and they just fly at the seat of their pants and hope things are going to work out. And then when things don't work out for them, shit falls apart. You really got to blame all parties involved for not establishing a foundation. Everybody, throw your ones up to Kimberly. I don't know.
Being number one isn't easy.
Oh, that's working. Okay, everybody, throw your ones up to Kimberly.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to Kimberly. Throw your ones up. That was some good word. Thank you so much, Kimberly, for your super chat. And of course, I'll be forgetting. I got to set her as the stream sponsor. I got to set her as the stream sponsor. Exactly. For CO, I think the L is silent. Did I do that right? And is that a boom? All right, there we go. I forgot to see. I gotta have this on. See this right here? I forget about that. That's because I don't want it on all the time. Anyways, I'm telling y'all about my logistical issues and shit. But don't worry about it. You guys, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate the people that support. I appreciate Mr. Awesome. I appreciate Kimberly for going above and beyond the call of duty. And then I appreciate everybody for meeting the call of duty by being here, supporting the show, being in the chat. Everybody, did you guys all type salute? I'm about to do the giveaway. We read on Friday 12 pages. On Friday, we read 12 pages. Yep, we're gonna blow through that really quick too. Jeez, this book is easy to read. We read on Friday 12 pages. All right, let me close this out. I appreciate you guys being here, man. You guys are really amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my show, supporting this particular channel, supporting all the stuff that I'm doing over here. We're only gonna get better. We're only gonna grow, and I'm only going to get more excited by more and more people recognizing their issues and helping themselves. I enjoy helping people help themselves. It makes me feel good. I feel good inside when I realize people listening to me, adapting what I'm telling them, and then shit gets better for them. Oh man, that's a great feeling. It's a high, man. You talking about endorphin hits. Some people love to just look at Instagram and they got a like on their photo. You know what I like? When people follow my advice and shit gets better for them. Oh man, it's like an orgasm. It feels so good. That's just me. It's orgasmic to me. So I'm really happy that you guys are here and you're listening to some of the stuff that I'm saying and you're applying some of it in your life. If it works out for you, let me know so I can bust a nut. I appreciate you guys. What up, Dune? What up, Dune Anderson? Salute to Dune Anderson. Dune was like, yo, I need to get in this contest. Let me throw my salute up real quick. Let me go check. Let me pull it up. Let me see. Dune is in the system. Dune Anderson, he's the last one. He's the most recent one in the system. Everybody type salute. You guys got 10 seconds to type the word salute in the chat so you can be entered into the contest, and then we're going to go ahead and run the contest. I'm going to run it manually earlier, although it does it automatically. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's everybody. I hope, you know who I hope wins? I hope, because Kimberly's already getting a gift card because she donated $20 to the show. I hope she wins again so she can get a second gift card. I want Kim to have 2 gift cards today, but I can't make it do it. All I get to do is say, close the entries, which is what I just did. And then I get to hit the button that says pick a winner. I hope that Kimberly wins. That's who I hope. But I don't know if she's going to win. Here we go. Boom. Shout out to Miss Drea. Miss Drea is the winner. The system, I didn't do it. The system picks it. Drea won. It said Miss Drea has won the gift card. Shout out to Drea. You know what to do, Drea. I can complete this and we're done with that. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much. Please subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, join the SR Army, not the U.S. Army. We're the SR Army, where we're taking lives to the next level. All right. Join the discussion, the sidebar discussion over at Facebook, where we continue these discussions on the backside. It's available to everybody. My name is Mr. Shannon. Thank you so much for reading along with us. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. Tune in next time to another chapter of Rich People Read. And you, my friends, are dismissed.
Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener.
Who gonna dance with me?
Detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver.
Come on, come on.
Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas.
Dance like a motherfucker. I get to the party, I'm the first one to dance or dancing all by myself. I don't need nobody to dance with me to get out there. Shit, I be like, I used to do that to get girls. 30 years ago, I would go out and dance first, and my confidence was so attractive that girls would come up and try to dance with me. And I would dance with it. You know what would happen? It would always be the ugly girl that danced with me first, and I gave her so much attention that the fine girls would later come in and be like, damn, he don't give a fuck. So it was always, but it worked. Talk to you guys.
Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicar. Mira, somos perfectos. Es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso miento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicar. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.